What's up, Airy Pony? I'm Nether Dragon, and I'm back for another episode of My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. Today I'm watching Season 9, Episode 22. Now, without further ado, let's just jump right in. 3, 2, 1, go.
I can't believe we're going to the Appaloosa County Fair! Animal shows, carnival rides, and all kinds of food on a stick. Speaking of food, did you pack snacks for the train? For there and back. And our train tickets are all set.
Is this a CMC episode?
And I've got our whole itinerary planned. Are you sure you're not that, sister?
Yeah.
The planning has all come down to this. All we have to do now is wait for our chaperone to get here.
Who's that?
So when's Rainbow Dash coming? I thought you were gonna ask Applejack.
Oh boy.
I don't suppose you asked Rarity? You mean we spent all this time planning a trip and none of us asked any pony to take us? In our defense, every other part of the trip was planned really well.
Yeah.
My little pony, my little pony.
Well, if this is a CMC episode, then it would be the final CMC episode. Because there's episode 23, the finale, and then the final episode. And I highly doubt that the last 3 are going to be the finale episodes, so yep, this is probably going to be the final CMC episode.
We really did think of everything, except finding some pony to take us, and the fair is only today.
I'm sorry, darlings, but I can't possibly go to Appaloosa. I promised to deliver a new design to Fancy Pants for his Monocle and Top Hat Appreciation Society soiree.
Can't you finish it tomorrow?
Well, I could. But you learn as you get older how important it is to keep your promises, especially when running a business.
I mean, that is true.
Maybe
For
we should
business
just go by
purposes.
ourselves?
What? Oh, my dear, no! Appaloosa is far too long a train ride for young
But they have their
people
cutie
without
marks. They're
confidence.
not young
You end up in
anymore.
the wrong place entirely.
Why don't you see if Rainbow Dash is free?
Yeah, probably not.
But I just heard from Spitfire that a whole bunch of storm clouds got loose from the Cloud Factory, and she needs every Wonderbolt to help bust them.
Aw, come on, Rainbow Dash. They won't miss one pony.
No, probably
Now
not,
we
but
wanna
it's
go
not
to
the point.
fair. Apparently we're too young to go alone.
Well, duh. Young ponies like you could get lost and never find your way back. But I still can't go. Being a Wonderbolt isn't just about showing off. It's also a responsibility. You'll understand when you get older. I'm sure you'll find some pony else to take you.
If Applejack says the same thing,
I wish
then
I could, Sugar Cube, but Big Mac's not feeling well today.
Aw, but Big Mac's old enough to take care of himself, and we'd all have
and she
so
knows
much
that they
fun
can take care of
together.
themselves.
Sometimes taking care of some pony is more important than having fun. Speaking of which, don't you even think about trying to go without a grown pony there to take care of you. You could end up in hot water.
Says the pony who went
We
on her
know.
own to.
The fair could be
I guess to be
over
fair,
before
when
we
she went to
find some
Manhattan
pony
in
to take
her
us.
cutie mark
But then
story,
we
she
thought
did
of
have
you,
someone to take care
since
of
the
her,
fair will be
so.
full of all sorts of animals and creatures. I'm sorry, but Twilight
Oh, I
has an
guess not.
important magical research project
I was thinking
that
something, but
she's
then I
like
kind of
to help.
answered myself.
I guess that means Twilight's busy too.
I'm afraid I am. Star Swirl sent me this enchanted flower and it isn't doing well. If I figure out its magical properties, maybe we can save it.
So that's a no on going with us to the fair? We've already asked Applejack,
You would think one of them would be willing to
Rainbow
make an
Dash,
exception,
and
but
none
especially
of
when it's a
them
one-time
would.
thing.
And every pony made it clear we're too young to go on our own.
Oh, definitely. You could take the wrong train or miss your stop.
Or get lost in a strange town and end up in a dangerous situation with no pony to help
And they keep
you.
all saying the same thing.
No!
I know.
But I think they're old enough to go. I
Sometimes you
mean,
just can't do what you want.
I'm pretty sure if you wanted to go to the fair, you could.
Sure, grown-ups can do a lot of things that foals can't. But there's plenty
but they're not
they can't
fools
do
either.
either.
They have their cutie
Like
marks.
Right now, I can't find a single reference to this flower.
None of the birds or insects I've talked to have heard of it either.
I wonder if there's anything in Shadetail Evergreen's Tome of Flora and Fauna.
That book's pretty out of date, but it might be worth a try.
I think there's a copy in the library filed under discontinued but still potentially useful ancient texts. Unless I put it under Hokum with a slight chance of practical applications.
How come it's a slight chance of practical
Guess this flower's
applications?
the most interesting thing we're gonna see today. Unless you count watching Twilight struggle to remember how she organizes her books. I bet every pony in Equestria is in Appaloosa right now. Every pony but us. I wish we didn't have to wait to grow up.
What's the flower doing?
To get to the fair and back with no problem. I just wish we were as old as our sisters. Then no pony could tell us what to do, and we'd be able to take care of ourselves. Hey, Sweetie, what's your face
That
on?
flower's doing something. What's going on? Okay, and it lost a petal, so it's some kind of wishing flower. Or maybe he's losing a petal. It looks like it might. What the hell? Okay, yeah, there goes the flower. I kind of figured that was coming.
Do you know what this means? We can go to the fair!
I know what it means. Is that Scootaloo still has no wings grown up. So that's even... Wow, that means she's never going to fly. I guess both Bicep has always, but his is more of a stereo. No wings,
We
so...
better hurry if we're gonna make the train. I think we'll be fine. Check out how fast we're going. Grown-up legs are strong. You're not kidding. I don't know how much of this my scooter can take.
Yeah, because you can't...
No pony yelled at us to slow down even once. Being a grown-up is great.
Yeah, I kind of see where this is probably not going to go well.
We made it. Of course we did. We're grown-up ponies now. We can do anything. And all those rules Twilight and the others had don't apply anymore. Because
Yeah,
we're
they're still
big.
probably going to apply because you're big, but your mind is not big.
Woke up this morning feeling
Oh,
tired and small.
song. Okay.
Look at us now, we must be 90 feet tall. Don't have to worry about making mistakes because being big is all it takes. A tiny twist of fate brought on this big change. Give me room, gotta zoom. I've got plans to arrange. Can do what I want, be it run, trot, or traipse. 'Cause being big is all it takes. Being big isn't just a size. At bedtime we don't even have to close our eyes. We're in control now, for goodness sake. 'Cause being big is all it takes. Leaving behind the little pony you've known. Stepping out, growing up, making moves of my own. You can't tell me no, there's no place I can't go. Mountain cities, jungles, or lakes.
Then again, it wasn't magically induced growthness, so
All it takes.
maybe the wings are the same size because of that. I don't know.
We'll tell you our opinion 'cause we're oh so wise. We're in control now, for goodness sake. 'Cause being big is all it takes. I can eat all the snacks 'cause that's for me to decide. We know how it all works, even what we ain't tried. Facts don't matter now 'cause it's not what we know. We can win any argument with because I say so. Can't stop us now, don't try to stand in our way. We're awake, gonna take all we can from today. Once we had to listen, now you'll hear what we say. Everything is always okay.
Yeah, but they're still older than you regardless.
Being big
So
is
even if you're old like that, the people who are older still are in charge. Yeah, that does not look like Appaloosa.
I think I ate too many snacks.
This doesn't look like Appaloosa.
That's because it isn't.
You all heard that, right?
Hello? Do you think we got on the wrong train?
Probably.
I thought trains just took you where you wanted to go.
Sorry.
You again.
I don't mean to laugh, but you three must not travel.
Is this the same one that was the
This
one
is
with the Kieran
AC
episode?
Junction. The train to Appaloosa isn't for a few hours.
You have to
Or you
change
could
trains?
set off on
I
hoof.
guess. That's
It's
interesting.
treacherous and confusing, unfit for the young or timid. Yeah, but you three are grown-ups. You'll be fine. Yeah, I'll write down some directions.
Maybe we should wait for the train.
And miss the fair?
We already ended up in the wrong place, which is exactly what we were warned about. And what if we can't follow the directions?
If you go, you'll probably get lost.
Come on. We didn't come all this way for nothing.
I mean,
Besides,
waiting would be a
Blue
smart
Swamp
thing,
is
but then you miss the
As a
fair.
grown-up, it'll be a snap. Grown-ups always know the way.
Because being
No.
big is all it takes.
No. Definitely not.
Sorry, I've got kind of a throat thing.
That thing. And there goes the map.
Sweetie Belle, are you sure this is the right way?
And you're separated.
Scootaloo? Ah! Don't do that! Girls?
And you're out of a map, so.
Maybe we should head back to the station.
I'm not sure we can. I think we're lost.
Just like Twilight and the others said.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you when I was feeding and caring for him?
Ah! Wild swamp ponies!
We're not wild swamp ponies. We're just grown-ups.
And we are definitely not lost. Okay, but that swamp is pretty confusing if you're not from around here. I'm Spur, and this is Biscuit. I'm Apple Bloom. Nice to meet you. But we're not confused. We're just exploring new ways to Appaloosa.
Hey, that's where we're going.
No, it isn't.
Which is it?
Biscuit thinks he can just take Bloofy here to the fair.
Why not? It's just up the road, and Bloofy's my pet too.
Since when? Bloofy's never even seen a crowd, which you'd know if you ever took care of him.
Did you ever think meeting all those ponies might be good for him?
He seems okay meeting us.
See, they're grown-ups and they get it. Bloofy should totally come to the fair with me, right?
Y'all don't really think that, do ya?
Hold on. Us grown-ups need to confer. What do you girls think?
If they go to the fair, we can tag along. And Spur probably should cheer Bloofy.
I mean,
That's something a
maybe.
grown-up would say, right?
If it's never seen a crowd before, it
As
might not go
grown-up
well.
Ponies, we think you should share Bloofy and let Biscuit take him to the fair.
That is some quality grown-up advice.
But Bloofy's never been around anything that exciting. What if something goes wrong? We're headed to the fair too.
They're
Since we're such great
young and they're on their
feel free
own.
to ask
But I
us
guess
for
they're
more.
so. I don't know where I'm going with that sentence. Hey, it's troubleshoot. I guess it makes sense to be in a fair place like this.
It's everything I thought it'd be!
Well, my goodness, what an interesting critter. You should enter him in the animal showcase. You'd be sure to win most interesting creature.
Animals showcase? That's exactly what we should do.
That seems like a bad idea.
What do you grown-ups think?
And they're gone. Wow.
What happened to being able to ask your advice? You ran off the second we got here.
Where's Biscuit and Bluefy?
That's why I came to find you.
Yeah, those two probably should not have been out on their own if the whole issue was... Maybe if they're from that area, it's not a short walk to
One thing
Appaloosa,
to bring
so...
Bluefy to the fair, but it's another to stick him in a showcase.
They could probably, I guess, be alone in that case. There were others in the
You're
road.
supposed to be sharing him.
Yeah, I'm with Biscuit. The showcase looks like fun. Sorry if I think taking care of Bluefy is more important than having fun.
Bluefy's just excited. He probably just wants to get out.
What is that thing?
Are you sure you're not just upset you have to share him? What if you took a little break?
You mean, like, leave?
If sharing him is too hard, that might be the best thing. Take our word for it. We are grown-ups.
Yeah, they're gonna keep using that word, aren't they?
I don't know what Spur's so worried about. Bluefy and Biscuit are having fun. Yeah, what could go wrong?
He had to say that. What in the hell?
In my big grown-up mouth.
Do you think this Polygons is getting into a dangerous situation with no grown pony to help?
Oh, definitely.
I think we're the grown ponies that need to be helping today. Bluefy, treats, treats, treats. Who wants a treat?
Oh, you can teleport. Oh, kind of. She's never really used teleportation magic, so I guess she had trouble there.
I hope you're right about the girls coming here.
Well, once we read Shadetail Evergreen's warning that the flower grants wishes, it wasn't a stretch to think they wished themselves to the fair. It's
I
what we were
mean-
talking about.
Yeah, I mean, wishing themselves to the fair would have been one
Too
way.
young to come. They wished to become grown-ups, then came here and caused some kind of trouble that led to a town-wide panic.
That's very specific, because it's exactly what happened.
Yeah, or that.
Twilight, Fluttershy. Oh, thank goodness. I know you're not gonna
They bring the
believe it, but
flower?
it's me, April Bloom. And I'm
No.
We kinda got turned into grown-ups. And we thought we could take the train here since we were old enough, but we ended up in the wrong place just like you said we would, and got lost just like you said we would. Then we met these folks who led us to the fair, and we tried to give them some grown-up style advice, but it turned their pet into a tornado that not destroyed the whole town.
Yeah, you're up, Fluttershy.
Goodness, a whirling mum-tooth. They are very rare and just the cutest little things when they're not excited. This one's excited.
So how do we tame it?
When they're young, a mum-tooth forms a tight bond with its caretaker.
So the Pegasus that left needs to come out.
Spur's the
You,
one who
yeah,
really
Spur.
took care of Bluefy. We have to find her.
You all go look for Spur. Fluttershy and I will do our best to keep every pony here safe.
That's Goofy.
I'm so sorry, Spur. You knew what was best for him all along.
And even though we seem like grown-ups, you were way more responsible than us.
Yeah.
What do you mean, seem like grown-ups?
We don't have time to explain. Right now, we have to stop this, and you're the only one who can do it.
How? I'll show you. He mostly just needs to see you. Hey there, Bloofy Boo. It's okay. How did you know what to do? After years of experience with animals, I've picked up a few things.
Yeah.
Well, one thing's for sure. Luffy definitely earned the most interesting creature prize.
Yeah,
Sorry
I would
didn't
think
listen
so.
to you.
We all are. I guess grown-ups aren't always perfect.
They sure aren't. But young foals pretending to be grown-ups are even less so.
What do you mean?
There's only one petal left.
Yep.
But I think the three of you know what to wish for. And I'm pretty sure Star Swirl won't mind.
We wish we were fools again.
Maybe you should be a bit more specific of that. Might turn you more than what you want to be. But no, it knew what you wanted.
Hold on. You three are actually younger than us?
The flower
Yeah.
turned us into grown-ups, so we figured we could do whatever we wanted, but I guess that's not exactly true.
We did everything.
So I guess they are a bit older. That goes to explain why they were allowed to go on their own.
All kinds of trouble, and things could have been a lot worse. I guess we were pretty selfish.
I'm glad you learned something. That's what growing up is. Which is why you probably shouldn't skip any of it.
Yeah.
I know we didn't make the best impression, but we sure would like to visit you and Bloofy someday. I guess that'd be okay, on one condition. You get a real grown-up to bring you. Deal!
Probably be Fluttershy since, well, rare creature. Okay. For our final CMC episode, that was definitely interesting. Again, you got some CMC character growth. You know, they found out what grown up, but being older was like. It's not what it's cracked out to be. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, they found that out. That was a good way to wrap them up. Their character growth is done. They now can wait to grow up, and I do wonder about Scootaloo, though, if it was just a magic-induced growing up, why she had no wings, or if it's really because she just has a, you know, the no flying thing. I don't know. But anyways, that's it for this episode. I'll probably do episode 23 here shortly, but it will be the one that will be posted. You know what? Screw it. I'll just put it into this episode, make this a 3-part episode. That way, the final 3 will be tomorrow. Just get it done with instead of having a single episode. Just put 3 episodes. You know? Make 2-3 episodes. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.